Hello, it's time for the results from my April challenge. If you're new here, in the month of April, I decided to challenge myself to get a little bit more fit, to really jumpstart my weight loss because I needed a little bit of a push. And the challenge was very inspired by 75 Hard, but I can't do 75 Hard. It's way too hard. I guess that's the point of 75 Hard, is for it to be not easy. We're starting small here, small changes. So basically what I did in April was to walk 10,000 steps a day, do 5 workouts a week, follow a diet, which I decided to do intermittent fasting, so I didn't really change what I eat. I kind of mostly just changed the time that I was doing that. And I've had success with intermittent fasting in the past, so I thought that this would count as a diet. And then the last thing doesn't really impact my weight loss, but it's kind of just something that I wanted to do more, and that was to do a hobby for 10 minutes, and I decided to do art. If you want to know more about the details of the challenge, you should watch part 1 of this video. But if you're here for the weight loss results, that's this video. Part 2 is a little bit late because of my period. I just refuse to weigh myself, to measure myself, to anything during my period because it just makes me sad. So we're here. I'm not on my period anymore. So let's get started. So I weighed myself this morning, and I'll admit I was a little bit disappointed with it, but I'm trying my best to not let myself get down, because a lot of times when I see that the weight is not going down, I kind of get discouraged, and I'm like, what's the point of even doing anything anymore? I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna lay on the couch. I'm not gonna do anything. But I have to remember I started at 240 pounds, so 213.4 is not bad. It's just a little disappointing because a month ago I was 215, so it's like I lost a little more than a pound in a whole month. It's a little upsetting. And you might see me get a little bit more upset because I am going to measure myself, and this is where I'm hoping to actually see the results of the exercise and stuff. I'm just hoping that my weight is muscle. And I'm really just hoping that I just see a little bit of loss in the measuring part. Okay, the first thing to measure is my chest. And last time that was 44 inches, 42 and a half. Next is my arm, aka my number one insecurity and the most difficult thing for me to figure out how to measure. Last time my arm was 14 and a half. Yep, 14 and a half. And this time, okay, 14 and a half still. I'll admit though, I'm starting to become a little less insecure of these. Well, maybe just more accepting of it is a better term, because I don't know, it happens to me every summer. I get out of sweatshirts, I start wearing tank tops, and I'm super insecure about it at first, and then I'm just like, whatever, it is what it is, and I wear tank tops because they're more comfortable. Okay, next is waist, and last time it was 41 inches, 39 and a half. Hips last time was 47, still 47. Thigh was 27 inches, 26 and a half. And the last thing is my calf, and that was 15 inches last time. And now that's 16 inches. It's completely possible that I'm just awful at measuring myself too, just because some of these numbers are confusing to me. I don't understand how some areas are getting smaller, some are staying the same, and some are getting bigger. But I don't know. I guess, weight loss. I do feel a bit better though, seeing that like my chest is going down and my waist is going down, and my thigh kind of went down a little bit. I don't really care so much about my thighs, honestly. I completely recommend, if you are doing a weight loss journey, start taking measurements and measure yourself like once a month, because even I just lost like a pound, a little over a pound this entire month, but I lost some inches in some places, and it makes me feel better. It motivates me to keep going. So take measurements. It'll make you feel better. Here are my plans for May to continue losing weight, hopefully. I think I need to get my diet in check. I need to stop just eating whatever I want. I need to start eating some vegetables, gotta stop eating greasy food, or at least stop eating it as often. I've been trying to slow down on it, mostly because it's expensive to eat out as often as it is, but also it just like, it's not good for me. So yeah, I've been kind of starting to do that. It's hard, because McDonald's is the best Diet Coke. I did buy myself some dumbbells recently, and I've done a few strength workouts with YouTubers. Can't remember her name, but I will put her name like right here. She is my favorite right now for doing dumbbell workouts. I always hear people say that they don't want the instructors to just talk and talk and talk throughout the whole thing, but she talks like a good amount of time during the workout about like, you should focus on this muscle, let's keep doing reps, you know, stuff like that. And it kind of makes it go faster to me, because it feels like I'm working out with somebody instead of just watching a screen, watching somebody do something and listening to whatever copyright-free music they have on there. So I have been enjoying somebody talking to me, which I didn't think was something that I would enjoy. I'm also attempting to do a couch to 5K. I've restarted it like 4 times already, because I get on there, I run, I forget about it for a week, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably start over again. But it is getting easier for me to run for a minute straight, which is something that was very, very, very difficult for me when I did it for the very, very, very first time. I said very so many times. I guess I was just waiting for my brain to catch up. Might not finish the couch to 5K, but I am going to keep working on it. It seems to be, it's a good workout. It gets me really sweaty. And then after I do my running for like half an hour, which is really just 6 minutes of running, and the rest is walking. But as soon as I'm done running on the treadmill, I come over here, I do my little strength workouts, and that's what I do. The month of April, I was super into Ring Fit Adventure, and I still like Ring Fit Adventure, but I haven't done it since April. I don't know, I've been enjoying the strength training, and the treadmill I've been somewhat enjoying. I'm waiting for that runner's high, I really am. Can you get the runner's high if you really hate running? Or do you have to have some kind of a gene inside of you that just makes you like running? I know this video is short, but let me know if you are on a weight loss journey. Let me know if you did some of the challenges. I would love to hear, like, even if it wasn't inspired by me to do 10K steps, tell me if you started ramping up to 10K steps a day, what happened? And I will see you next time. Bye!